I've been diving into the Christian church, Disciples of Christ, lately. It's
Oh,
really
yeah?
fascinating.
Really? What's caught your attention about them?
Well, their commitment to Christian unity and inclusivity is pretty remarkable. They're all about bringing believers together.
That does sound interesting. How did they get started?
So, back in the early 1800s, during the Second Great Awakening, they
Right.
emerged as part of the Restoration movement.
The Restoration Movement? What's that about?
It was a push to unify Christians by returning to the original teachings and practices of the New Testament.
Yeah.
Leaders like Thomas Campbell, Alexander Campbell, and Barton W. Stone spearheaded it.
Oh, the Campbells. I've heard of them. So they didn't like creeds and such?
Exactly. They promoted a non creedal approach, believing no creed but Christ.
That's a pretty bold move for that time period.
It was. They felt
Yeah.
that the Bible alone should be the foundation for faith and practice, allowing for personal interpretation.
So when did they become an official denomination?
In 1968, they adopted a denominational structure as the Christian Church, Disciples of Christ.
Right. Gotcha. What are their main beliefs now?
Well, they have several key beliefs. For instance, they practice believers' baptism by immersion.
Oh, really? So only those who profess faith get baptized?
Exactly. It's a public declaration of one's faith journey.
And they have communion regularly?
Every Sunday, they invite
Wow.
all believers to participate, emphasizing their inclusivity.
That's quite open-hearted.
It is. They believe
Yeah.
in welcoming everyone to the Lord's table.
How do they approach unity among Christians?
They strive for ecumenical partnerships and dialogues to bridge denominational divides. Unity is central to their mission.
That's admirable. Do they involve themselves in social justice issues?
Absolutely. They advocate
Yeah.
for racial equality, gender inclusivity, and LGBTQ+ rights.
That's quite progressive for a church.
It is. They believe in standing up for marginalized communities.
How do they structure their worship services?
One unique aspect is congregational autonomy.
Oh, what's that mean? Each congregation governs itself?
Exactly. They make
Yeah.
their own decisions on worship styles and community involvement.
So there's a lot of diversity among different churches?
Definitely, they embrace that diversity as a strength.
Do they encourage lay members to participate?
Yes, lay leadership
Right.
is a big part of their practice.
That's empowering.
It really is. Members
Yeah.
are actively involved in worship and governance.
Do you think their lack of a formal creed could lead to differing beliefs within the church?
That's an interesting question. While it allows for freedom, it could lead to varied interpretations.
Could that be a challenge for maintaining unity?
Possibly, but they believe that unity doesn't require uniformity.
Yeah.
Diversity of thought is seen as a strength.
I can respect that philosophy.
It's like a symphony where different instruments play unique parts, but together they create harmony.
That's a great analogy. So they're all about harmony and diversity.
Exactly. Their emphasis on unity and inclusivity sets them apart.
I wonder how they handle theological disagreements within their congregations.
They encourage open dialogue and mutual respect. It's about
Right.
understanding rather than imposing beliefs.
That creates a supportive community environment.
Definitely, it fosters growth and
Yeah.
learning among members.
Do they engage in community service as well?
Yes, social outreach is important to them. They actively work to address local and global issues.
That's wonderful. A faith in action.
Exactly, they live out their
Yeah.
beliefs through service.
I'm curious, though, without a formal creed, how do they ensure doctrinal consistency?
Well, they rely on the Bible as the foundation.
Right.
Scripture guides their teachings and practices.
So personal interpretation within a biblical framework?
Yes, it's about individual faith journeys supported by the community.
I can see how that would appeal to many people.
Certainly, it offers both
Yeah.
freedom and a sense of belonging.
Thanks for sharing all this. I've really gained a new appreciation for the disciples of Christ.
You're welcome. It's been great discussing it with you.
Maybe we should attend one of their services sometime.
That would be interesting. Experiencing it firsthand would give us deeper insight.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again for the enlightening conversation.
Anytime, looking forward to our next chat.
Me too. Take care.
You too. Talk soon.
Yeah.